up, beautiful people? My name is Niasimone, and today we are going to talk about Drake's new tracks, God's Plan, and Diplomatic Immunity. Now, if there's one thing that Drake is, it's smart. With the sudden release of this Scary Hours EP, Drake's essentially released tracks for both of his different types of fans. There's the fans that want him to make club bangers and just like trappy type, like, you know, trap music. And then there are the fans that actually want to see him spit, like me. There's just a duality, obvious duality with his fans. But I'm not saying that there's like not an overlap between the two, but like the divide is very distinct. With these two songs, he's essentially giving all of his fans exactly what they want at the same time, which is smart. So let's slide this thing in half like a little submarine sandwich or something, and let's talk about it. First off, God's Plan. Now, to me, there's like really not anything special about the track. It's just like this obvious, like repetitive reiteration of like, I'm great, but everybody's trying to get down on me, but I'm gonna succeed anyway type of thing. It's not really anything like substantial that's really being said on this song. And it has like a really generic trappish beat, and he has a generic flow, and everything is just so generic and like super studio processed. It's okay. Like, it's so middle of the road and mediocre that it kind of makes me want to puke, but it's Drake. The song, you know, slides absolutely perfectly in today's radio. Like, DJs all around the world are just going to be able to slide it into their sets, and it's just, it serves its purpose, I guess. Even though I personally don't even know what that purpose really is. Well, I guess the purpose is a new Drake track. So that's just, you know, exactly what we got. So, you know, yay. I have a feeling that it'll get big because it's so like disgustingly middle of the road and easily accessible. If I had to bet money on it, I'd probably say that people are going to love this song. But me personally, I thought it was okay, and that's just not the greatest thing to say about the debatably the most popular artist on earth. Now let's slide into Diplomatic Immunity. This song is reminiscent of why I love Drake in the first place. It's just very like 2010 Drake. It's very like almost like Drake still trying to prove himself in a bit. It shows that he really still has some skill, and he still has some decent lyrical content and a lyrical flow that comes into being a rapper. Like, he's not just like a generic artist that keeps like, you know, pooping out tracks and whatnot. I feel, honestly, to me, I feel like it's been forever since he put this much effort into a song. I honestly can't remember the time when he really like tried like this. Like, he really tried to like actually put some power into his lyrics and actually say like, you know, witty and like good things, and just like leave out most of the cringe bars that he's been falling on in the past couple years. Here's some of my favorite tracks off of the album. Let me grab my laptop real quick. Alright, here we go. Violating the Treaty of Versailles. Champagne is the alias, but no cease and desist in I. That's kind of fire. I can't lie. That's kind of a good line. I got the sauce, now shorty's claiming prego. Watching waking up at 6 p.m. like, where does the day go? Now that is hilarious. Shit is complex, like short niggas around tall ladies. I gotta watch who I'm talking to like it's all Asians. I've seen budding careers turn to talk about others' careers, judging their peers. Knowledge from niggas who do not. This is why I'm not a rapper. This is why I've given up my rap career. Now, if you are any type of coherent to hip hop culture, you know about a little known show called Everyday Struggle on Complex, and you know Joe Budden just hopped up off of it, so the connection is obviously there. So me personally, I love Joe Budden. I think Joe Budden is hilarious. So I'm ready to see what he's gonna say on the Joe Budden podcast. But like, I'm excited to see what he's gonna say about it. But I don't think he's gonna say much of anything, because it's not really saying stuff that like isn't already being said about him. So I was hyped that there was a Joe Budden diss in here. I thought it was hilarious because I'm trying to see a conversation between Drake and Joe Budden, because that would be great. But the consensus is that God's Plan isn't trash. Like, I'm not gonna say that it's trash, but it's not fire. Like, it's boring. It's like really disgustingly boring. But Diplomatic Immunity, on the other hand, I think it showcases some skill that honestly, me as a Drake fan, as a longtime Drake fan, I thought Drake had lost. Like, I really thought Drake's skill was like lost in the sauce. But Drake's still a good rapper, and Drake still deserves to have a top spot. I'm not gonna say the top spot, but a top spot. Like, Diplomatic Immunity showcases what skill Drake has if he actually tried. You feel me? And I feel like Drake should try more often. Honestly, I'm still excited to see the Scary Hours EP, even though like I wasn't too like amazed by like these two tracks, but just off of me being like a Drake fan alone, I'm gonna listen to it, obviously. And that is all for this track review of God's Plan and Diplomatic Immunity by Drake, aka Drizzy, aka Wheelchair Jimmy, aka Six God, aka Champagne Poppy, you feel me? Let me know, though, do these two tracks excite you for the Scary Hours EP? Or better yet, this is a question I always like to ask. What's the best Drake song or project? I feel like Drake fans can never have a consensus on this, so let's talk about it. I want to know what you think. If you're trying to connect with little old me, you can go and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @LoveNiaSimone, and the rest of my socials will be down below. Thank you so much for kicking it with me today, and I will see you in the next one.